You gotta die a couple times.
All right, babe. It's about to get really loud for a second.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a short cutoff.
Yeah,
that's a short cutoff.
Is that the mic or Discord? I feel like it's Discord now.
I think it might be Discord because I have this I have this thing personally tuned.
Oh yeah, it probably is Discord because it's only happened on Discord.
Discord said I'm having none of your bullshit, sir.
I don't want you guys to be all fucking loud and shit.
Keep it calm and collective in this fucking app, guys.
I thought this was America with free speech. God damn it!
No, this is Discord of the quiet. Get over it, bitch. No, anyways.
Discord of the quietest.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Discord.
Quiet the Discord. And I think we have to change the name now. All right, lads. What does everybody remember from the last session?
Ceras is looking bloody and getting
Kidnapped,
yeah, by a giant
owl bear.
Half owl.
A fucking
Half
flying
bear.
owl bear.
More owl than bear.
Inverse owl bear.
Yeah.
Inverse owl bear. More
Inverse
owl
bear.
More owl than bear. Yes, that sounds terrifyingly cool.
Missing an antler
too.
though.
It is missing
Yes.
An antler.
I'm gonna need that.
Tyrum has been tasked with the same situation Ceras was tasked with like 2 sessions ago. Come alone.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Oh,
Can y'all give me just
also Tyrum killed a goblin that Michaelo knocked out. And Michaelo feels a little weird about that.
Did murder that. Tyrum sure did murder that goblin.
Michaelo feels a little weird about it. He doesn't know. He
He's
doesn't know what to feel about.
He's like, bro, why'd you do that? He was already down.
Yeah, like you didn't need to do that. Bro.
He had to die.
But it's the first time Michaelo has noticed the killing.
Right, I'm about to say because Josh murdered a fucking bear on top of you.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, brutally murdered a bear on top of you. I feel like that should leave a imprint on the mind.
Definitely.
I'm kind of with Josh on that one.
Wait. What's imprinting on the mind? Sorry.
So, because Ryan was like, this is the first time that Michaelo has percepted like one of his friends killing a fucking.
Well, I meant
person.
Tyrum. I meant Tyrum.
Oh.
Because he's not best friends with Luna yet, so.
Okay, but wait, isn't it like canon that no one has seen Tyrum kill up until like recently?
That's the first time Michaelo has seen it.
Luna doesn't give a shit.
Well, I feel like the rest has been pretty like inferred, but Michaelo seems pretty special. Like, yeah, in the desert, you did it, but you walked away from the body, and then Kade buried them, and Michaelo was just like, eh.
Well, he didn't see it.
After
they
that,
could have had a brain aneurysm, right?
Yeah, he could have.
There's a percent that everybody has that. And then when he killed the monk, Michaelo was already knocked out. He didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
That's true. That's true.
So that's really the first time that Michaelo was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, he's like, "Oh shit, you kill people? You murder things?
And you're like my best friend?
You want to have pizza?
Stab, twist, pull out."
Maybe he can get the pork for the pepperoni. I don't know.
Maybe. I wonder what roasted goblin tastes like.
I'm definitely
you are the only one thinking that.
Guy. I'm definitely a pork pepperoni kind of guy.
Pork pepperoni.
Oh, Luna also just eats things.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just random ass.
Luna's a hungry hippo.
He's already eaten raw goblin, and now he's already talking about roasted goblin. Like,
yeah. Luna's a man of the land. All right.
Remember, y'all have
this
some.
Owl has some things going on that I can't technically say. I mean, it is for me to disclose,
It is for you to
Um,
disclose because I guess you'd be the only one that really understands what's happening.
but the owl has been uh, communicating with Tyrum about specific things.
Yes.
Um, and Tyrum has been placed in a position of possibly seeing something that he would be interested in.
So, with all that good stuff out there, Ceras, you're still alive, which is a great thing. And there has been nothing but combat for the last 10 minutes up until this bird came in and started trying to shit on the party. It is now making a very quickly exit with Cade full charge chasing behind it. Ceras, the last thing you hear as you are being swept away as Cade fucking fleet dashes through the marsh. Cade! Kid, we're gonna find you! I swear! You see him tripping over mud and getting caught in brushel as the Kaipin takes to the sky over the bush. And then you feel its claws clutch down on you and Bucket. You rattle around in the sky as its claws keep you tight. Ah,
Ooh,
Ceres, what would you be doing in
keeps
this
her
grip
tight.
to
I
keep
had a
Ceres
question real quick.
tight?
Is
Yeah?
Bucket also being carried away, or is that just because the putts are together?
Nope. Bucket is also being crushed in the same handful.
Ah, okay.
Oh, do we have roll 20 up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, cool.
And
My
see
bad.
Simon's
No,
like,
Ceres.
in the bottom.
Ceres is like. Ceres is like
Simon, I'm gonna
struggles.
touch you.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Ceres is struggling at first, but as she gets higher in the sky, she's like, "I'm just fucked," and she, and she kind of like is just staring down at the ground, hundreds of feet below her, trying to frantically think of a way to get out of this, but she just can't come up with anything.
In the seconds after the party is left in your rear view, you notice that above the actual marsh, the air is much cleaner. And in the brightness of the sun for the first time in a while, you notice that Bucket's core is looking a little exposed in the clutches of this Kaipin.
Uh, all right. His core is exposed.
It's exposing as the grip as the Kaipin
As the Kuiper.
it
I think
tightens it tightens his
Ceres is
grip.
going to grab it. Ceres is going to take the casing and put it in her bag of holding.
Okay. As you do this, Ceres, you actually feel the Kaipin go into a sudden dive. Below you is what appears to be a castle top. Only it is only a few feet out of the marsh. You see a really large pond of water surrounding this one castle tip. It looks like it could be like the top of a castle wall, but it is the only one exposed, and surrounding it completely on all sides is water except for one bridge coming in and out. And suddenly, the Kaipin flies down into the castle through a giant hole in the top, and you find yourself tossied and turned around until you and you alone end up in the Kaipin's lair.
Mm, all
Ceres,
right.
you should be on this page by yourself. If I did this
Okay.
right. All right, what do you see?
Just the owl.
All
The
right, yep.
Kuiper.
So the Kaipin comes crashing into the lair, screeching and squawking as it slams its head into the ground. Also, you can drop your puck wherever you'd like with you and Bucket. Um,
All
it
right.
it it lets out a very loud screech before the black iron spikes fall off of its head, chattering into the ground. Um, and without a movement more, it looks deeply exhausted, but infinitely more relaxed as it collapses on the ground in front of you.
Wait, are you telling me that like the mind spikes like disappear when we get in here?
No, it passed its wisdom save.
Oh. No, so it's still visually there.
Yeah. Wait, what are you asking me?
So it's got the crown, the mind. What was it
No,
called?
the crown of madness.
Yeah.
It is like dissipating. You see the spikes falling out of its head, and the spell is wearing off. You see
Mm.
the dark steel spikes that were once implanting themselves into the Kaipen's head chatter along the ground before dissipating into arcanic air.
Can I roll to investigate any symbols? Like I'm trying to look for symbols that are around.
Sure, good.
Uh, my fucking dice. My beautiful fucking dice. I have neglected to take them out immediately. All right, I got them.
You fucking whore.
I am. I am that. I'm that and more. All
Ah,
right. Hold on. All right. Here we go. That is a. Please be something decent. Yeah. Oh! A 19 plus it's investigation, so +5. That's
hell
a
yeah.
24.
Well, the first thing that stands out to you is in the middle of this grand lair is a tombstone. It looks like a coffin of some kind, and it has gnomish engravings on the top of it. Other things that you can see are slight works of gnomish architecture, something your father would have told you about when you were a kid, because he was a very prideful man as a rock gnome himself.
Are you
You
telling
can
me
see
that? What about these bones? What kind of bones are these?
you see all kinds of bones. You see humanoid and beast alike. You see a lot of different like bone sets. This is clearly where the Kuiper has been eating, and
Okay,
it
well,
is still an owl. So they're like wrapped in fur
they're
and like
pellets. They're
yeah,
pellets. Yeah.
yeah.
Um. So, is there any like easily visual way out of this area?
In the back corner, you see a hole in the Kaipen's wall, and it looks to be leading up into another room. And in front of you is a giant wooden door. It looks heavy though.
Okay. Ceres is going to tentatively take a single step.
As soon as you take the step, the Kaipen's voice rings into your head. I do apologize about being so rough, small one. It lets out a deep sigh on the ground. It kind of like motions you to come over with its head.
Steris is now realizing that this is an intelligent being, and it's like fully like confused and is a little bit is absolutely terrified. I think she's going to like slowly walk over. Does it look like? Does it follow her as like? What is it looking at her as she's walking over?
It is like laid out on the ground like a toddler that hit a carpet. Its beak
Okay.
is slowly following you and pointed in your direction, but you're not even sure if its eyes are open.
All right. Ceres walks over and stands directly next to it because I guess if we're gonna do something stupid, we're gonna go full hog. I guess.
Right, right.
Full send,
It ec-
baby.
it echoes into your mind once again. Do not be alarmed. I only needed one of you to get the rest to follow. One of your friends is not very much liked by the owner of this establishment. It kind of lets out a grunt, and I cannot
uh,
seem to get away from it.
Ceres looks at the owlbear and or the cupine and pulls out a puppet. Let's see which puppet that's gonna be. Oh
Can't
my
she like
god!
can't she communicate like telepathically?
She has been, yeah.
Oh well,
You could do neutral voice.
Ceres is going to communicate telepathically then. Uh, who is the owner of with this establishment? You can. I didn't realize you were intelligent. I'm sorry. Why didn't you try speaking to us?
The spikes, little one, they make my brain. And she starts twitching a little bit, almost traumatically, almost as it's like starting to have a panic attack. and she lets out a deep sigh. It's it's magic, and it's not very pleasant. But I am indeed intelligent. She rolls over back towards you. Why do you think your friend Cade has been unable to catch me?
Well, I assumed that he was just bumbling around. To be honest, he tends to get lost in things a lot.
When you say this, the Kaipen actually looks at you a little surprised. That makes that makes sense, actually. And it looks really sad all of a sudden.
How do you know his name?
Your friend has been after my antler for quite some time. I try to keep track of people that are looking for me. Hmm. But this isn't about me. Your friend Tyrum is in danger.
What do
One
you
of
mean by
the
that?
one of the High Council women. She's waiting for him. And when he gets here, that'll be the end of him.
W- The High Council. Uh, Are you telling me this is a thriving city? I didn't see any people.
No, no people. This is where she brings her finds in the marsh. She uses me to attack anybody and everybody. And right when they need rescued, she brings them here to help them. But she's just recruiting, taking anybody worth fighting with any combat ability, and she's training them for her cause, for their cause.
Uh, are there any uh, lycanthropes in this area?
um, Not that I know of, but
Ah,
I've heard rumors.
different, different lycanthrope army. I suppose in the swamp of Morse. Well, um, listen, you are you're trapped and under the thumb of someone else far more powerful than you, and I feel the same way. I have my own monster to slay.
Well,
Uh,
she has my eggs. I can't not listen.
um, Ceres, uh, do you know her name?
Lois,
Lois. Well, if we can get, if we can get our group of people, we were pretty strong, eh? Again, sorry, but maybe we'll be able to do something to stop this one. Besides,
you
we
don't
kind
know.
of already have one of your horns, so uh,
Yes,
do you need
well,
that back or something?
she scoffs at you. No, it's gone now. I just have to grow another one. But
Just super glue it back.
no, this place is heavily guarded. I don't know if you'll be enough to even make it to Lois. I only needed to bring you here to bring Tiram. You should get out of here while you can.
I
And
understand. I understand why. I don't begrudge you for doing what you had to do. If your precious children were injured, I don't. I. I think you made the right call.
she lets off a deep sigh. She nods, and you can hear her slowly, very quickly slip into a deep sleep.
All right.
The-
Ceres is going to, you know, like pet her a little bit, and as she's falling asleep, and Ceres is going to walk over and look at this tomb.
all right. Ceres, inscribed on the top of the tomb in Gnomish is "Here lies the ancient king." Um, you see that this all the architecture in this room alone is very old, and from the markings on the coffin, it looks as if this gnome king has been dead for hundreds of years.
Okay. Ceres is going to attempt to take a crack open.
Roll me an
gonna try and open it.
athletics. Go roll me an
All right.
athletics.
All right, let's see. Let's see how we do on this one, baby. That's a -1 to athletics. That is a 14.
The top of the coffin does not budge.
Ah.
um,
Hold on. Hold on. No, I have no spells.
at the same time you do this, you hear slight twitching in the background as Bucket is looking like hot shit. You hear the creaking of his legs,
Is
cackling,
he?
and
Wait. He's moving right now.
one of his legs is twitching, and overall, it looks like Bucket's been balled up.
So Bucket is still moving right now, huh?
One of his
Yes.
legs.
Ceras goes over and inspects horeless Bucket twitching.
You don't see any energy flowing through Bucket, but you do see the one leg twitching on its own.
Is there any?
Roll
I'm gonna roll an
me an
investigation.
investigation.
That would be a 17.
You see slight bits of the moss in some of Bucket's joints, but on the one that's moving is where the moss is most heavily concentrated.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Well, Ceres thinks to herself, this experiment is getting more and more interesting. I see no reason to cut it off right now. Ceres puts the core back in.
All right. Roll me a d4 and roll it with advantage. That'll be what we do from now on whenever you have like bucket repair time, since you have the advanced repair
Advanced
system.
repair station.
Yeah.
Oh,
So whatever.
Yeah.
All right. You rolled a what?
I rolled a 2 and then a 4.
All right. So it's gonna
Wow.
take you at least 2 hours to get bucket up and running.
Oh, 4 was the worst one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess Ceres is going to work for 2 hours because I don't think she can really make good time without Bucket.
Also, how do you feel about that going forward? Whenever you do like upgrades that would take time, we'll roll them all with advantage since you have the workstation.
That sounds awesome. And also, by the way, I was making rings. How many metal rings did I end up making?
When were you making rings?
While we were walking towards the bridge,
Before
while
the
we were
combat.
walking through the marsh. It was between the tavern and the marsh.
We walked for quite some time. So what's the most amount of rings you could have made, do you think?
Well,
Just
I
even-
had 150 pounds of cast iron steel, as you said.
Right.
So 150 pounds could make probably what 1 pound of cast iron. That'd be like 5
150
rings. I can make
Oh.
I can make 5 rings for a pound of cast iron, probably. Probably a
all
lot.
right.
No, because I'd be melting it down. I can make a lot of fucking rings. With that much iron, I could make a lot of fucking rings.
Better question. You walked for at least 4 hours. How many rings do you think you can make in 4 hours? Because you're melting it down and then shaping it back.
Probably 4 hours. Probably like 20 of them.
All right.
Because I was
Yeah,
doing some engraving on them, and I've got the auto workbench, and I'm a gnome, so I've got like crazy good stats on that and advantage
do.
on it. And so
You're talented.
20 rings, and I'll use 10 pounds or 5 pounds of cast iron.
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right, cool.
All right. So, is there anything else you'd like to do before we get back into the party's frantic chase of getting to you?
I think before Ceras starts working on Bucket, is there any other inscriptions around that I previously saw and didn't ask you about?
Not anything noticeable. Some of it sounds more like
Just, he
gnomish
was a great
mash. It
king.
was a
Little
great, yeah,
stories.
yeah, the stories
Is
of
there is
how
there a story I can write down? Just something
um
cool.
there's a story of how the king brought gnomish life to this once beautiful forest long before Moors turned it into a marsh, about how he had built a castle on a beautiful lake, and the rubies, emeralds, and sapphires that he had brought into this earth turned into the multiple different gnomes that inherited Everlord.
Oh, okay. So he was the gnome god who turned sapphires and rubies and emeralds into gnomes, is what it
Yes.
says. This is
Not God.
the
Not God. He was a gnomish king who brought emeralds and sapphires and
oh, okay. So it
and
was a little cheeky story. Uh,
yeah.
how much do you think Ceres would know?
I,
Is
I,
this, hold on, is
I
this
don't
true?
know how much does
Hold on.
Ceres know about being a
Ceres
gnome?
wouldn't know. Ceres
Yeah,
wouldn't know jack shit.
how much does Ceres actually know about being a rock
Ceres
gnome?
is gonna take this as true.
Hell yeah. Got some gnome lore in this bitch.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. I think after that. Oh, also, I think Ceres is gonna go ahead and put the good berry in front of the Capine.
Like a steel trap, it eats the good berry with no hesitation in its sleep.
Excellent. And she'll give it a little pet again, and then keep fixing Bucket.
Oh, Ceres just makes friends wherever she goes. I love Ceres.
That is
All right.
absolutely adorable.
So
Now,
before
Josh, was that
Ceres,
good berry crazy? Because I know people refuse to eat that good berry.
Yeah. All it does is give you +1 health, and it makes it to where
Okay.
you don't have to
All right,
eat
so it's
for the
just a
day.
regular
You
good
know,
berry. It's just
it's a regular good
berry.
bear. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, just making sure. All right, sorry, I'm done.
so party. Back to where we left off. The last thing you all hear is Cade yelling, "We're going to catch you, kid." And as he dashes into the marsh in the direction that the Kaipen is flying, he looks back at all of you. Well, hurry on then. We can't let this thing get away. He starts splashing through mud and cutting through trees and Brussels and like thick.
Ron just
Thick
turned around.
Was that the end of it?
Thick aw.
No,
Ah!
sorry. I'm sorry. My headset just did a thing there. Yeah, he continues. He rushing forward, running at full speed as quickly as he can, carving through the marsh. Um, what do you all do?
Dart after him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyrum
follow.
stands up and starts sprinting after him.
Um, as you all sprint along, you all come to the edge of the marsh like vegetation line, and in front of you is a giant lake. It looked like a pond from where Ceres was, but this lake is humongous. There's only one bridge leading in, and as soon as you get to the vegetation line, Cade stops you all. All right. I see what's happening. He looks back at Tyrum. So I take it your friend is in there. Ah,
Was that
towards
it?
Tyrum. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to you. Your friend's in there.
Yeah.
That the one looking for you? Oh, jeez. This is.
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't tell when your sentence is ending. Or am I the only one? Like, I'm not making fun of you. I'm like,
no, seriously. Am I cutting out or?
You're
no,
not.
no,
It's
no.
just the way you are speaking right now is confusing.
Oh,
It's your
I'm
tone.
sorry. My
That's
bad.
what he's
My
saying.
bad.
Yeah,
I
that's okay.
apologize.
Well, I think it
Um,
makes sense because Cade's freaking the fuck out.
Out. Yeah. Uh,
Tyrum kind of like Tyrum just kind of stares at the castle. Wait, Cade knows that that person's in the castle?
Well,
Like that there's a person there?
So Cade knows that the ledger and who everybody was being sent to is here. Cade also heard you say.
Oh,
Cade also
okay.
heard you say that she was looking for
Okay.
you when the Kaipen attacked.
Okay, I
Cade's
thought
putting it
that
together.
was private.
No, you yelled it at everybody at the end of last session.
Oh yeah.
Or did you? Was that supposed to be?
I mean, I think Luna might have heard it because Luna was right next to me, but it was like really Tyrum was just kind of saying that to the Kype, and he wasn't really like exclaiming that.
Oh, I thought you had like yelled out, "She's looking for me." My bad.
No, that was when you were. That's what. Oh, that's when. Okay, yeah. So that's when Tyrum was trying to get everybody like stop, and nobody was stopping, and then she took off.
Yeah, no, Cade heard that. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't really say anything that about like why the Kaipen wanted me. I was just saying that like the Kaipen only wants to fight me. He didn't disclose that it was about Lois.
It wouldn't be hard to put two and two together.
Well, Luna doesn't really care or know too much about what's going on with Tyrum's situation other than the fact that he's just being chased by some people. And that's it. So I wouldn't be able to put two and two together because I don't have the know.
Well, didn't Tyrum yell out, like, everybody leave, like, I'll fight it alone or something?
Yeah, that's what he said, but I'm just no.
So what I'm saying is Tyrum called out that he'd fight the Kaipen one-on-one.
Yeah.
He knew who was picking up people because of the ledgers, because the gnome told us who it was. He was there in the interrogation. I don't think it'd be too much of a stretch to put two and two together.
Okay, that's fine. I guess I was just trying to get a grasp.
Oh.
Cade works with information for a living. I don't think it'd be too hard.
There.
Tyrum stares at the castle. I mean, it's probably the best guess there is.
Cade kneeling down and reaching into paste. He's scrounging around.
How long has it been?
For us, it's been probably 10 minutes of running towards the castle. For Ceras, this would have been right at the very end of your speech with the Kaipen, right as it was like falling asleep.
Oh shit! So I'm just starting to work on Bucket.
Yeah. Cade scrounging around in his bag of holding. All right. Well, first things first. He looks really disappointed. His ears get a little droopy. This cost me so much money. As he pulls out a scroll and he unrolls it. You all see the magical runes on the scroll disappear as he closes his eyes. Ceras, in your head, you hear Cade's voice. Cade, and this is after you've given the Kaipen the good berry.
All right.
Cade, can you hear me? Are you okay? We're coming.
Don't worry, Kate. The Capine is.
We have a 25-word limit.
Oh, Ceras. Cade, don't worry. The Capine is asleep. They are friendly. Lois has her clutch.
Cade responds, "One, is this how you sound in your head?" And Cade
I can't believe we haven't done this before, Kate. we are proud Romani gnomes, all right? My dad sort of sounded like this. What makes you think my internal monologue would be much different?
My words.
Cade,
wait, I ran out of words.
You did. Yeah, you cut out like 10 words ago. But Cade just chimes in with his last couple words. We're going to wait for dark and we'll come get you. Stay safe. And Cade's voice fades from your head. And back at the party, the scroll lights ablaze in a bluish-green fire before disappearing. And there goes my last scroll of sending. Wonderful. All right. He looks at the party. So, what would you all like to do? Because I've got ideas, but I'm open to other ones.
How big is this lake? Like if I were to swim from one edge to the other,
but you're a
how long
turtle.
would it take it?
Yeah, I mean, you're a turtle. It's a good like 100 feet, so it'd be probably about 3 turns of movement for you if you're in combat. But it would take you like a minute or two to get across
Okay.
without being in combat. I'd
Okay.
assume.
Is there gonna be anything in this lake if I go in it?
I'm not telling
That's
you
for
nothing.
you to find out. That's for you to find out, bud.
All right, Michaelo is going to slap not hand, but like aggressively give the antler to Kade.
Cade very quickly taps copy and it coughs up 20 gold and he wraps it up in a torn piece of cloth from his jacket. Pleasure doing business with you, by the way. And he stops you. But also, do not do anything rash. Do you understand that Ceras' life is on the line? He's looking at you, looking at that lake.
That's why it should be me. And Tyrum interjects himself.
Easy there, Tin Can. We're all in this together at this point. No counting any of us out. Like I said,
Capine told me that I need to get up there alone. Lois is expecting me. And if she senses anybody else, Ceras might be really in danger.
Well, Kai just told me I need you for this adventure. So, like it or not, we're coming with you. Now, you can either work with us or I'm going to get in your way because I'm an asshole.
Sorry, I didn't get the finish. I was going to say.
Michaelo was like stuck there with one finger up looking dumbfounded at being
No, this is like me. Like I was going to say something. I was going to say, as Michaelo hands you the antler, you see his irises change from red to orange real quick.
Ooh. Cade notices, but doesn't say anything. But he slowly takes the antler. Interesting. He just kind of mumbles and he looks back at Tyrum.
And Michaelo jumps in the lake.
Oh, God damn it!
Oh, boy.
Silently.
Tyrum starts taking his armor off. And,
wait. Cade's looking at this fall apart very quickly. All right, you know what? Fine. We're going to do this the hard way. Time for me to show you numbsacks why I'm a legend anyways. He looks at Luna. Listen, you swim with the fucking turtle and keep him out of trouble. Tyrum, you want to walk with me or not?
Michaelo also has dark vision, so he can see underwater.
The water is actually clear. It seems to have been purified.
I feel like as I go deeper, though, it's going to get darker. That's how water works.
It's
not all water.
Yeah, it's like pure, clear, purified water.
Fair.
Not that you rolled any perceptions or investigations, or you just jumped in.
I was just about to ask, can I roll a perception underwater?
You gotta wait a minute, because me and Kira were talking. God damn it. This is gonna be wonderful. Yeah, Cade looks at you, Tyrum. We're going through the front door. Do you want to come with me or keep them out of trouble?
Tyrum puts his armor back on.
Splendid.
Luna wants to roll to see what's in the water from where he's standing at.
Roll me a perception, big dog, or an investigation.
Oh, and that is a natural 20 there, sir.
The water is crystal clear. It doesn't seem like there's anything in it. You can see pretty deeply in. It's like looking at a reef in Australia. But, it's marsh life under there. You see a couple barracudas and, an old log.
Kate, I can cover more ground by myself with no armor.
Luna jumps in the water, follows the turtle.
Right before you jump in the water, Cade puts a hand on your shoulder. Please make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. If you guys give me just a little bit of time, I can be just the distraction you need. Seriously, do not let him do anything stupid. I will make a way for you to get in. Cade cannot stress this enough.
Just so everybody's clear, Michaelo is in serious mode right now, and he does not care about anything else right now besides saving Ceras.
Good. He looks back at Tyrum, and you keep your armor on. I've got an idea. He reaches into his bag of holding, paste, and he pulls out a potion. You ever been a grenade for before?
Tyrum just stares at him and like cocks his head.
Good.
The
Paladin grenade
fuck
it
are
is.
you talking about?
Paladin grenade. He hands you a potion of gaseous form. You drink that, you get in the glass, and you disable it as soon as I throw you. Boom! Paladin grenade. Should make things easier.
Tyrum kind of. Tyrum's just staring at Kate with a frustrated face,
Kate
but
can't keep it together, but he is so serious.
there are Tyrum's like contemplating the effectiveness of the strategy in his head. And he kind of just accepts it.
Oh?
What's it called? Damn. Tyrum thinks about it, and he's like, aren't you a little more agile? You know, I could throw you, and you could go find Ceras quicker.
No. Think about it. You're the tank. Imagine a tank falling on everybody. Plus, like you said, I'm a little more agile. I'll get further in running on my own than you will in that heavy armor. It's a win-win.
Fine. Just don't throw me at the water.
Lovely. You drink the potion?
Yeah. Yeah, I drink the potion and fucking get inside the bottle.
Holy shit, gentlemen. All right, so as a bonus action, you can end the effect. If you drink the potion, you get gaseous form up to an hour. You have a bonus 10 to movement speed, you hover, and you are now a gaseous state. All right. So, Luna,
Can I roll a
Michaelo.
perception?
Yeah, roll your perception. Cade begins heading to the bridgeway to the front of the castle.
Before Tyrum drank the potion, he bowed his head and gave Kydros a small prayer.
It's a 10.
Cade puts his hand. That's a 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't see anything, bud. Cade puts his hand on Tyrum's shoulder as you knock back the potion. Good. Hope she's here with us because this just got fucking difficult as Cade slowly turns his head to the two swimming away.
He says, Kydros, may you guide my fate in the right direction.
Hey, cheers. As your body slowly turns into a misty cloud, you enter the potion bottle. Cade then slips the bottle inside of he kind of ties it to his back pocket, right off of using copy as kind of a rope. Cade begins making his way towards the front gate, and you two are swimming along the side. The water is crystal clear, and being deep enough, you'd be pretty stealth and well
Ron,
hidden.
do you have a backdrop for this? Or are we?
No, Simon, if you could put on a little bit of combat music, I would appreciate it.
Oh, I was talking about like a board.
For roll 20.
Oh, yeah. So you guys will be here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, this is the top of that castle. As Tyrum and Cade get closer, Tyrum, you start to notice that this is like a tower top, and the rest of the castle is hidden beneath the water and in the mud. And Michaelo and Luna, you both see the same thing, being this towerway looking like a single tower going down, but you can tell that beneath the depths of the mud that you're swimming over, there is a larger structure buried deep in the marsh. It looks like this castle has been almost completely submerged into the underground of the muddy depths. Uh, Also, you two go ahead and roll me with stealth and pick a side of this castle in which you'd like to swim in on.
All right.
That's a 17 for stealth, and I will say
beautiful.
the right side.
All right, so over here.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and drop your token. Luna, do you agree?
A 13, and I will follow. Though I
Does it
did not
really
see
matter?
where. Right,
Michaelo is going. He's not stopping.
right. I'm following Michaelo, so I didn't get a chance to
Um,
really talk with him. So just going
I'm
in.
gonna say no. All right. So as y'all swim along, if there's any, you've been swimming for a couple of minutes. If there's anything you'd like to say to Michaelo, you should say it now.
Well, isn't he underwater?
Well, I mean, he's Michaelo. How are you swimming?
I mean, underwater.
It's deep under there. Great. Um, as you
Right.
both come to the edge of the castle, the muddy side becomes actual walkable landmass, kind of like a beach, but out of mud instead of sand. And you both notice Cade walking from the front gate by himself, and two guards are in front of him. As Cade starts walking, he gives you a little nod, Luna, as he taps copy twice. The baby mimic bag coughs up three sticks of dynamite. Using his claws, Cade lights them and throws them at the gate door. Very swiftly after that, he's going to use his sneak attack to kill the first guard, and you see him quickly swing on the second. After the explosion, you hear hurried men start running towards the gate door. It sounds like absolute anarchy is going along as the two guards on the castle wall aim their crossbows down at Cade. He dodges one, and the second one hits him or grazes him in the shoulder. He uh he then stands off with the guard in front of him, and you both see him very quickly make short work of that guard as well. And then you can see what looks like a laughing gesture as he walks in. What do you two want to do?
Michaelo would like to roll perception and see what's on this wall.
You may roll me a perception.
That's a 16.
You notice that there is one guard patrolling. You see him walking back ever so often. He is right here. You see him making his way in an L shape, stopping here and walking in along the wall, coming back and stopping here.
Okay.
Um, that's the only one you can see.
But is there like a door?
Nope, it's just a castle wall. You see stone slabs in this this very old stone structure, and it looks to be about 3 stories high.
Hmm.
You both hear shouting on the inside, and then you hear Cade's obnoxious laughter.
Michaelo's gonna start climbing the wall
Luna climbs the
Yeah.
wall as well
with his claws.
Um,
with my
hell yeah.
daggers.
Oh, Luna didn't transform. So you both scale the wall. Do you just jump straight over? What are you doing?
No, I wait at the top.
All right.
Luna's hopping over top.
Oh, great. Okay. Luna, you jump over and you see the one guard focus steadily on Cade. In the courtyard, you see Cade surrounded. A bunch of men have their swords drawn on him, but they look too scared to step any closer to him. They're all like screaming at him. And from where you are, you can hear Cade saying, "You might want to move out of my way because the next move you make might be the last one you ever make."
Luna crouches down and hides.
Okay. There's nothing to hide. You're on the wall, but okay.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, trying to keep a little profile. I have no idea what I'm walking into exactly. The guy's not paying attention. So
All
I'm
right, fair.
going to. I mean, so is this? Are we in turn-based mode right now?
Nope, not until somebody is initiated. One of you guys initiated in combat. It'll just be theater of the mind until then.
I
Michaelo jumps
mean,
over the wall and uses pass without trace.
Oh shit. Luna and Michaelo. Both of you roll me a stealth with +10. Man.
oh, that's
That's a
the
dirty 20.
27.
Well, that's a dirty 25, I guess.
Mm, Well, you both notice that going up to the highest part of this castle wall, there seems to be a stairwell at the top. And other than that, you notice that there's a couple more guards up here on this level. They seem to be locked in on whatever Kate is doing.
Luna taps Michaelo on the shoulder and points towards the top of the tower.
Michaelo already starts moving.
I guess we dash towards the top of the tower until someone gets in our way. I suppose we're invisible, pretty much. We're just passive
Damn
that
near.
trace.
Y'all are
Pretty much
just-
that.
A
Yeah.
veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Before me and Tyrum kick off this combat, you go ahead and show me which way you take to sneak in, and I'm gonna have you make 2 stealth checks depending on the route you take.
I think we're gonna go here.
All right, but show me like what line you take.
We're
Okay,
gonna go here, right here, jump up here, go right here,
and just drop in.
and then
Yep.
drop
All right,
in.
that is a spiral stairwell down. Both of you roll me 2 stealths to see if any of the guards noticed you amidst all the distractions.
So dirty 25 again,
Jesus
and another
Christ,
dirty
man, they didn't-
25.
Dirty
Jesus
20.
Christ.
All right, yeah, you guys,
And a
you
dirty
guys,
25.
you guys ninja'd the fuck out of that.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Yeah.
High five is Michaelo at the end of it.
right.
Michaelo also high fives back.
I'm gonna drop you 2 on the level that y'all are on, and me and Tyrum are about to start kicking ass, I suppose. Um, as Cade stands surrounded by all these people, Tyrum, he pulls the bottle from his back pocket, he pops the cork and pretends to drink it. And as he puts it over his head, he looks into the bottle and he mouths at you, Tyrum. Now go keep those idiots in line. As he launches the bottle halfway across the courtyard, and then with a quick pull of the quick draw off the belt, you see him pull his gun out. And as you get flung halfway across the fucking map, you hear gunshots fire off as you fall near the stairwell. The potion bottle shatters as your gaseous form starts to sink out, Tyrum. You look like a mist in the midst of everything. You also see all the guards hurrying to run and put their crossbows onto Cade. So you are about here, and you are in a misty form. What would you like to do? Oh, are you on this level? Get him.
His mic is muted right now.
He's gone now.
Ron,
Well-
while we wait, can I roll a
Well, I would say
perception
while we
to see any shadows in
Yeah,
this area?
can we both
Alright.
roll perceptions?
So, real quick, let me go ahead. We can keep on with you guys while we wait for TM to get back. Michaelo and Luna, you both come stealthily down the stairwell, and in front of you is a single door right here. And do you see
That's
where you
we
are?
That's
Yes.
where we are. Okay, we're at the
Yep,
top.
yep. So, in front of you is one single wooden door, and there doesn't seem to be anybody else in this spiral stairwell.
That is Tyrum, not me, though.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Luna, you look a
Right
lot different.
You've got a gray
I'm a
streak.
shapeshifter. Wrong person. Yeah.
Ceras, this would have been about 30 minutes into your working on a bucket.
All right.
Is this grayed out area over here? Is that like to like?
That's not existent. There's nothing there.
Okay, all right.
That's
It
that's
just
that's
looked
like
weird.
a tower that was. Yeah, I couldn't get it to match colors. I was trying to block out parts of the map we weren't going to use.
Okay, all right. I got you.
But yeah, so you see this wooden door right here, and yeah, Luna, if you wanted to creak that open and make a perception check, you definitely can.
No, I'm gonna let Michaelo do that. He's the fucking ninja. However, can I cast guidance for whatever Michelo's about to do?
What is guidance?
Guidance.
Strength and guidance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me pull that up right quick.
So is this just a closed-in room too, Ron? Right here?
Right where?
Like this room right here.
You don't know yet. You're at the stairwell door. That's all you know.
Okay.
So
This
it
thing just
says
looks
you
weird.
touch a willing creature and choose a skill. Until the spell ends, the creature adds 1d4 to any ability check using the chosen skill.
Sure. Yeah. So if you cast guidance on him, he gets an additional 1d4.
Yep, I will
All
do
right.
that.
Michaelo, you may roll me a stealth and an investigation to creak the door open, and tell me how you start searching.
And I'm still using pass without trace, right?
Yeah. How long
So
does that
Yes.
so so
last?
you said I roll a what? A
Roll
perception?
me a stealth. Yep, a stealth and a perception.
A stealth, that's a 24 for stealth,
Okay. And your
and
perception?
perception is a 16.
Cool.
Plus the
How?
1d4.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 1d4.
Yes.
1d4. That's a 2 on the d4.
Hell yeah. So it's an 18.
18.
Um. Yeah, Michael, just go ahead and describe how you sneak in and look into this room.
I just slowly creak open the door, seeing if anybody's in there.
Uh, you see one guard at a table making a sandwich, back completely turned. He seems to be preoccupied cutting sausage and cheese to slather on bread covered in mustard.
Okay, and
He's
what is this?
That's a wall.
That's a wall, and this
Yeah.
is another door.
Yeah.
So it's just an enclosed room right here.
Yep. It's just a kitchen room.
Okay. Michaelo is going to slowly creep around the guard and open this door.
He's. How do you sneak past him as he starts making his sandwich at the table directly next to that door?
Uh, he's crawling on all fours very stealthily.
Roll me a stealth or a performance, please.
A stealth. That is.
Yeah,
Oh man, what's up?
that feels pretty ballsy, even for pass without a trace.
I mean,
I mean,
it's.
you are a ninja. Nobody knows how to stealth better than you.
I mean, it's a 29. So.
Oh fuck
Mm.
yeah. Yeah. With like Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, you move so
Like Drax.
Drax. Nobody can see you because you are that still as you crawl to the other door.
Yep, and Michaelo's gonna slowly open up that door, and
Uh, roll me, roll me another perception.
another perception. That is a 12 plus 2 plus another D2 or D4,
Four.
right?
D4.
It's a 17.
Okay. You see a guard drake here and here sleeping. They seem to be very ferocious creatures, but they are out cold.
Okay. Michaelo is going to.
I like how you just left
Luna.
Luna.
Well, Luna's gonna follow behind Michaelo. I assume you want me to roll too for stealth.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're not
fuck.
gonna fight the guard? Yeah, roll me a stealth.
No, no, and that is actually going to be a natural 20.
Okay. How do you sneak past
Wonderful.
this guard? Make it good, Josh. How do you sneak past this guard?
So you said his back is turned towards us and he's making a sandwich, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I sneak up behind the wall, crawling behind him one step at a time, kind of like with my just tiptoeing ever so slightly, walking behind Michaelo because everything is open so far. So I just kind of hover behind Michaelo as he peeps open the door.
As the guard turns his back to the door, he goes over to this little sink area to start washing tomatoes. You have very luckily stealthed past him.
Fuck.
And before we get into the rest of you guys' stealth mission, I'm gonna switch us back to Tyrum if he is here.
I am.
If Michaelo
Aha.
wasn't in serious mode, he would take a detour to get those tomatoes.
Ah, God damn
Wow.
it, Michaelo. Um,
If he
Tyrum,
wasn't in serious mode.
right, but you know what? I'm glad you didn't. That shows how much he cares. Tyrum, what's the last thing you remember before you muted?
I'm in a bottle.
You are in a bottle. And so what you missed was Cade came in talking cash shit to all these guards. They all seemed frightened. And right after Luna and Michaelo snuck into the stairwell, Cade actually launched the bottle that you were in straight over here. The bottle shattered right up here on this tallest towerway. And the last thing he said to you before throwing you was, "Keep an eye on those idiots and don't let them fuck this up because if anything happens to Ceras, I'll be pissed." That's not verbatim what he said, but that's what I'm telling you now.
Tyrum dispels the gaseous spell.
Um, Now you don't have to go down and fight if you don't want to. Where you're standing right now is where you are on the map. Um, the guards are all pretty much locked in on Cade. They're not paying you any attention. They are all backs turned, looking at Cade. And from where you are, you can see a couple slaves in cages to the right over here.
Yeah, Tyrum creeps over to the cages.
Okay. Do you see him on the map? Before you take the stairwell down, you see one guard standing over here. And like I said, none of them have noticed you. They seem pretty fucking locked in on the null that just blew up their gate. Cade seems to be jabbering on and keeping them pretty occupied. High charisma rolls, guys. I won't lie to you.
So Tyrum is going to Tyrum is going to Oh man. Yeah, Tyrum's going to remove his armor.
Oh man. Ballsy. All right.
Tyrum's been dying to get out of that armor.
He's like, it's so loud.
And then Tyrum
Also,
is going
Tyrum,
to
what's your passive?
my passive
Perception, my bad.
12.
So at this point, being as you are on the highest part of this castle wall and everybody's distracted, all the guards you see present here are guards. That's all of them. That's where everybody's located. You have a pretty good bird's eye view of the map.
Okay. Tyrum is going to creep up like to get behind the guard.
Roll me a stealth there, Rick Sanchez.
Huh. Interesting.
Interesting. After a roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. There is nothing I can do about it. Okay, yeah, Tyrum rolled a 5.
Oh.
Oh man.
All
Tyrum.
right.
Tyrum, how do you attempt to creep up on this knight? How do you look? What are you proud? How do you do it? Give me some description.
Tyrum is kind of like Did you play Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War?
Oh shit!
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, Tyrum's trying to do that stealth walk that Tyrion does.
As you get within 5 feet of the guard, you hear one of
Ranger!
the wooden board that you step on creak and splits. The guard's attention is directly brought to you. What are you doing up here? And he draws a sword on you. What do you do? The other guards haven't noticed because he hasn't yelled, and I'm giving you a chance to do something.
Tyrum is going to swing his warhammer.
Which way? Roll me to hit, and which way are you trying to push him?
I'm trying to push him off of his off of this ledge. I'm trying to ledge him.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Yeah. Roll me to hit.
That is a 17 plus 6, 23.
It certainly hits. And how far? How does the push move? It's just 10 feet in a direction.
Yeah, 10 feet in any direction.
Well, that's certainly 10 feet. Um, as you crack on the board, he draws his sword. You fucking clean his clock and ledge him. You hear him as he hits the mud. You hear the splash as he hits the mud. He doesn't even get a word like a scream out before fucking dying. You look over the edge. He landed not good on his neck.
Damn.
Not good.
Yikes!
Not good on
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
He did not aim for the bushes. That's for sure.
Josh, you watched
Tyr-
another, right?
Huh?
You watched another, that horror anime?
Yes, I
Oh, I
did.
love it.
Yeah,
No,
Yes, I did.
Just like that chick who fell out of the window.
Oh my god!
Oh man! Oh,
I'm not gonna
God.
lie.
No, not so good.
I
Not
thought-
so good,
I thought you were gonna say like the girl that fell down the steps onto her umbrella.
bro.
Oh,
that shit was.
shit.
Oh,
That one was disgusting.
Yeah, that was
absolutely.
wrong.
But Tyrum looks down at his feet. He's like, I've lost my edge.
One of the one of the slaves from the cage below hollers, whispers up at you. Hey, I saw that. Hey, just get us out of here, please. They beat people that aren't useful.
Tyrum creeps up to them and
It was this guy that was talking.
yeah. Tyrum like grabs the lock to inspect it.
As you start inspecting this lock, you hear the crowd in the guards area start to scream as you hear gunshots going off. As you look over, Kate is doing his damnedest to swashbuckle these fucks. He's
Does
got his
Ceras
gun.
hear that?
Nah, you're pretty
Oh, okay.
pretty deep underground.
Interesting.
Um,
Um
Kate, honestly, Tyrum, if you didn't know any better, he might be proving to be the legend he says he is after all. Very Puss in Boots.
okay.
But roll me investigation lock.
I mean, you kind of are related to a cat.
That's a 17.
It's a big iron lock that usually has one like master key, but it's a big ass iron lock.
Would you accept that a Tinker's Tools kit could possibly fashion something, or that the Tinker's Tool kit would have something to pick a lock?
I think so.
Okay. Well, Tyrum
Interesting.
does have a Tinker's Tool set.
Okay, so roll me to use the Tinker tool, but do it at disadvantage because this is not how they are intended. Just to keep the pressure on, you know. Wait, actually, before you make that roll, let me look something up. God damn it!
And what role?
Read out what it says to use Tinker tools for me, please. We've never used them before.
Yeah, you have. I've used them. They're an artificer thing, or for anyone who's trying to craft objects. The tools themselves don't have a role. It's when
Yeah.
you're crafting a type of object. So if he's trying to craft lockpicks, it's a basic object. So his like you would base that on, would it be easy to make? It's not a magical object, it's a regular object, and then he'd have to make a dice roll to pass to make the object. But there's also a time thing there. Like, how long is it going to take you to make it?
I feel like lock pits are pretty easy to make. They're kind of just like a piece of metal.
And Tyrum's got a bit of a history with some espionage. So Tyrum,
Wow.
roll me. Interesting, right? Tyrum, roll me a performance to see if you can craft something quickly.
It's an 18.
Oh, that was a beautiful 18. Jesus Christ! All right, you use your Tinker tools to build the lockpick without fucking breaking a sweat. And now you got to roll to break the lock, or to pick the lock, of course, which would also be either a sleight of hands or a performance. Probably sleight of hands, though.
Oh man. That is a 4.
The lock pick that you just fashioned broke. It didn't open the lock.
Um,
The guy on the inside starts getting a little angsty. Hey, come on, man. That guy over there's not going to keep him busy forever. If you just open this up, we can all get out of here together, man. This guy looks malnourished and scared. The other two don't even
can
look alive enough to like really get up.
can Tyrum like investigate to see if there's like, well, since I already rolled an investigation, would you say that like Tyrum found a weak point on the lock, or like a sort of area that would be best, like it would be the weakest part of the lock?
This is just a really big, iron lock. It looks really rusted in some places. It looks to be an old lock at that. Um, but yeah, nothing stands out in particular other than the fact that it looks old.
Uh, Tyrum takes the lock in hand, and he takes his war hammer and raises it, and he's going to strike the lock at the base, like right at where the connector is.
And there's the shipbuilder in you. Roll me to hit.
That is a 17.
It hits. And how much damage would you have done on that?
That is 1d8. And I did 5 damage to it.
Well,
How
that-
loud did he hit that motherfucker?
Ain't
Josh.
that the real question?
That is also true, but the lock breaks. You snap the little lock clean in two as the cages.
I feel like the lock breaking would get muted by the gunfire.
Yeah, Kate is still down there. Kate is down
Yeah.
there popping shots, and you hear sword swinging in the background. You also
Yeah.
can hear a couple of crossbows going off. It also sounds like Kate's having a great time because you hear him laughing.
I don't know
Okay.
if that's a good thing.
Maybe.
So yeah, Tyrum breaks the lock, and then he opens the cage, and then he moves to the other cage to do the same thing.
All right.
Wow.
And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
What a bleeding heart.
That's-
I mean,
That certainly hits, my good friend.
And that is 6 damage.
And also breaks the lock.
Tyrum opens the cage, and then he tells the talkative one, "Get your 2 friends out of here. We'll handle the rest."
He looks at you. That sounds all fine and good, but the only way in is through the front gate over there. How do you suggest we get out of here? He looks really
Tyrum
worried.
looks over, and then he says, "Listen." So listen, lay low. All right. When you see the hyena get tired, then you run.
He looks back at the hyena who was cutting down guards left and right with more to come, and he looks back at you, and shakes his head very like begrudgingly. So we put our hands we put our faith in the hands of that monster over there. This will be fun. And all 3 of them start to run off as they crouch beneath this stairway over here. And one of them is keeping a little peep out.
should have asked him if they could swim.
Tyrum then climbs up and goes to follow Michaelo and Luna.
All right. So while as you approach the spiral stairwell that they already ran down, you look back and you just see Kade cutting men down. He looks pissed, gunshot and arrow wounds everywhere, surrounded on all sides, but it doesn't look like he's gonna lose.
Wow, what a wank fest. I mean,
Yeah, struck me. All right. So, Tyrum, before you get down here, you two have some moves to make.
Okay, so my perception. Can you point out the lights to me on my from my last perception?
The lights?
Yeah, the shadows.
Well, on every column, there is at least one light on the corner. They are they're almost like torchlight. So, um, every 10 feet from the corner of the pillar, there's a light source. And for symmetrical sake, it'll just be this bottom internal one going down.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And like I said, based off of your perception, the guard is over here. He's been cleaning his tomatoes. You are currently looking out. You see two sleeping guard drakes, and it doesn't look like there's anything else. You also see a fucking mess. Whoever has been staying here has left. It's like bandits lived here, honestly. It seems like whoever's guarding this castle from up above, this would have been where they come to relax and drink and eat and bullshit.
Michaelo is going to shadow step perfectly in the middle where the light is, all the way over to here.
Okay. There's not a
And
distance for that? Wait a minute. There's not a distance
nope,
for
I
shadow
looked
step?
at it, and nope.
Oh,
It says
Any other
range,
shadow
reach.
in sight?
And you
the
said
monk
10
yeah,
feet
I did.
from each pillar, which is
It's
exactly...
fucking OP.
That was beautiful, Michaelo. Where do you want to be? Because you
Wow.
moved
You just disappeared way out of my sight, dude.
Yep.
I have
Luna,
no
you
idea
just-
where the fuck you went.
I sure fucking did. Michaelo is gonna exit the room and go to the next one.
All right, well, I'll get back to that in a second.
Wow.
You watched the monk shadow step and just fucking disappear. You watched this man turn into a shadow, and then you were by yourself. Thank God he cast Pass Without a Trace on you before leaving.
All right, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I sit here, I just face palm myself and be like, how am I supposed to keep up with him now? I close the door and I walk up behind this guy.
Okay. You still stealthing, or you just raw
Oh,
footed?
I'm still stealthing it. I stealthily walk up behind him.
Roll me a
say he was doing?
He's washing tomatoes, but roll me a stealth.
So I still have Pass Without Trace, right?
Yep.
No,
All right.
you're out
No.
of
Oh,
range.
wait. Oh yeah, no, it's just a regular stealth.
Oh, well, then that's a 13.
Actually, mine's concentration up to 1 hour. It doesn't say.
Up
or
to
is it
1
range?
hour. What does it say? Stay within.
10 feet of the caster.
Does it give you a range?
Radiates from you, masting you. Oh wait, I guess it does radiate from me. So yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
so
each
13.
creature you choose within 30 feet. Yeah. So
Each
never
creature
mind.
you choose within 30 feet. Is that for the initial cast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But after that, he has to
you're
stay.
It
in 30
radiates from you.
yeah, if you're in
Okay.
30 feet of me.
Wow. Yeah.
All
So
right.
13. Does that stealth?
As you attempt to sneak up on this guy, the board creaks underneath of you, and he turns around. Oh boy, Josh. All right, yep, he turns around. What are you
He's
gonna
got.
do?
What does he have in his hands? He's tending his plants. He obviously doesn't have a weapon on him.
He has a tomato.
He's yeah, I'm gonna say
He
he's
has
got
a
he's got a tomato in his hand, but he turns around and he makes direct eye contact with you, and it's like that's awkward face. He doesn't say anything. He just looks fucking dumbfounded on the man sneaking up on him as he's got tomatoes in his hand. Josh, what do you do?
Whip out my dagger and try to stab him.
All right, roll me to hit.
Una momento.
I made a lazy man's blueberry mojito.
Ooh.
What's that?
What is a lazy
It's-
man's blueberry?
17 to hit.
It's like a double shot, maybe triple of dark
damage.
rum, lime juice or limeade, and blueberry lemonade.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
That does sound really good. How do you go to stab him as your dagger pierces into his side? You slam him back into the fucking counter, and you stab him. He lets off a grunt of he lets off a grunt of pain as he reaches around and finds a kitchen's butcher knife that he was going to use to cut his tomato. He's going to roll
Wait a
to try to
minute.
stab you back.
So do I not get surprised on that, or because he turned around and saw me? Nah, I
Yeah,
lost that.
you lost your stealth when you
Damn.
seen
Okay,
him.
fair enough. Okay, fine. All right.
But you stabbed him, so it's his turn in fucking
Yeah.
combat.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
He goes to stab you. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
You take 1 damage as the butcher knife slices it across your shoulder like a paper cut. He's still grunting out from the knife that you stuck in him.
I look at him. I stab him again.
All right, roll me again.
What is this? A fucking monkey fight? You tied 2 monkeys together with gave them knives?
Hey, Ron. Can I roll perception right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
That's
18.
You hit.
That's a 10.
In front of you,
4
Michael, there's a
damage.
sleeping guard Drake. He takes another 4 damage. He is going.
So I pulled my dagger out and I stab him in the same place again.
Piece of shit.
Michaelo shadow steps back to where Luna was. The same path.
All right. So, Michaelo, you see before I take you off this page, you see that there's one sleeping guard Drake right here, right in front of you, curled up in a ball. As you make your way back up to the first level and go to find Luna, but at the same time, Luna, the guard screams out in pain, and Tyrum, this would have been around the same time that you would have come walking through the door. So, Tyrum, you've come back into the room, and Michaelo, you said you shadow stepped all the way back into that room?
Yeah.
That would have taken you seconds because you're a fucking menace to society. You make
Luna, I left for like 2 seconds. What are you doing?
you both see Luna stabbing this guy.
Yeah, I was about to say. So is Luna stealthed?
No, Luna is not stealth at all. Luna is having a knife fight with this guy in the kitchen.
Okay,
they're in the corner struggling John Wick style.
Since I'm near Michaelo now, do I get pass without trace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyrum takes his spear out and he creeps up to the guy. And he's gonna try to stab this guy with the spear.
What is happening right now? Why are you guys doing this?
Caesaring this motherfucker.
This guy was just making a sandwich.
Michael, we need all quietness. Also, that was a 21 to hit.
Shit.
Michaelo walks over and grabs the tomato, puts it in his pocket, and walks back over.
There we go. You got his tomato.
You got his tomato.
That was 7 damage on the spear hit.
The spear hit impales him. How do you finish him?
Tyrum stabs the guard right in his neck.
Luna puts his hand over top of his mouth.
Oh shit!
Luna, if you want to kill someone stealthily by stabbing them, you do it from the neck up.
Sorry,
And, he removes this. He removes the spear from the dude's neck.
The body goes limp. The body
Luna,
goes
you can
limp.
feel.
Luna
You can
drops him.
No, Luna. Before you drop him, you can feel the blood like pulsing through your fingers as he chokes and dies.
Michaelo was kind of just like rubbing his forehead, like, "Oh my god, I was gone for like 5 seconds."
Luna shakes the blood off and splats on the guy's hand, and then rubs it off on his shirt. It's like, ugh.
Wow. Glad to know the team's back together.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Guys, listen to me. I scoped out the area, which is what I was doing. Luna,
Oh shit!
follow me and be quiet like a ninja.
Luna searches his body.
All right. Luna, roll me a flat d20.
Find a
I
picture
feel
of
like for the
family.
first time we're seeing
15.
Michaelo in a professional environment.
Yeah,
It's really
being a
impressive.
leader.
He is
It's
in his
really
element
impressive.
right now. He is in his fucking
Yeah,
element.
he's in his element.
What'd you say, Luna?
15.
Give me just a second. I gotta find my chart. 15.
Find a picture
You
of
find
his
a parchment.
dead family.
I was gonna say you find a parchment slip detailing a child's academic achievement, sealed with approval. This kid was going places.
Oh,
Luna has only killed people with family.
Hey, look,
This
Kade
is
is
on
out here
purpose.
slaughtering people, okay? Kade is out here slaughtering people. What are you talking
Kade-
about? These people
Kade
have
give a fuck.
families too.
Kid don't give a fuck
He's
about
doing
you,
it en masse. I did one person right now, okay?
I like how you
technically-
prepared.
And Luna didn't even really kill him. It was Tyrum who killed him.
Right, I attempted murder and failed.
Twice.
What are you talking about twice?
You stabbed at him twice.
Well, no, I was attempting to murder him. That's just one whole thing. But I successfully murdered a bear.
He failed to murder him twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was getting there. The murder wasn't finished.
He wasn't done killing him.
Tyrum
Michaelo.
just he sliced himself in. You know, I just made sure he didn't scream.
Hey, Michaelo, how long does that pass without a trace with concentration last?
An hour.
All right. Well, it's certainly been 20-ish or so minutes, but your hour is not up. Michaelo, does this now affect everybody in that room?
Yeah.
Sick. Wicked sick. All right, gang. Y'all are up. You killed the guard, and Michaelo has his tomatoes. What are y'all doing next?
All right,
Also,
Michaelo-
Michaelo, you might want to explain what you've seen. This is me metagaming, but this will be my last reminder.
Yeah. All right, guys. So listen. In the next room, I saw a Drake guard, and that's all I saw. And then I was gonna come back here and tell you that before that guy died. Okay. Now.
I would have
So
appreciated it
disappointing.
if you had told me what you were going to do, so I would have had to do that.
Ah, yes, teamwork.
Professionals don't need to speak to each other to know their intent.
We are ninja right now. What are you talking about?
Tyrum interjects. All right, so did you see anything other than a sleeping guard?
No. There's also 2 sleeping guards in the next room, Tyrum. Okay? So listen. I'm going to show you the path. All right? And then Michaelo shadow steps to right here. And then he kind of does like a following motion. And then he shadow steps all the way over here.
Tyrum and Luna, both of you roll me a stealth, and seeing as Michaelo has already shadow stepped out of range, you are no longer pass without trace.
Wow.
Tyrum, roll me a stealth with disadvantage.
Why
11.
disadvantage?
Because you're in armor.
No, he's not in armor anymore. That's
Oh.
right. My bad.
Ooh.
He took it off. My mistake. Not the
It's a
disadvantage.
16 for stealth.
Luna,
I said 10. No, it would be an 11. My bad, 11.
Tyrum, as you make perfect copy of Michaelo's steps, Luna follows behind you, and he bumps into you. And when he does, you kick a rusty bucket that was lying on the ground because this place is a mess.
Michaelo slaps his forehead with his hand.
The blue drake snarls as it slowly opens its eyes. It's not fully awake yet, but the noise has alerted it that something might be going on.
Michaelo's gonna mouth.
Tyrum uses
move.
blessing of the Raven Queen.
Oh my fuck. How far does that take you?
30 feet.
Wow. I guess
You
just
get-
fuck me then.
Michaelo was waving his hands. Saying, "Don't
Luna.
move!
Fuck you.
Don't move!" He's
What are
not
you
saying it.
talking
He's
about?
not
It's
saying
not
it.
my fault.
Luna,
Yes,
what
it
did you do?
is. You tripped. You fucking bumped
You
into
did bump
me.
into him.
I don't know what
Luna.
you're talking about.
Luna, the guard drake is waking up. What do you do? Also, Tyrum, what's your passive perception?
It is 12.
I get on all fours and kind of crawl away, low to the ground.
Roll me another stealth to see if you can make it out of this without dying.
Turn into an animal. He's mouthing.
17.
Okay, you recover smoothly as you crawl through the wooden broken crates and the little bit of shit that's right there. And Tyrum, when you land on the other side, you see two goblins working in the different areas. They look to be cleaning up. They also seem to be pretty beaten. And Luna, when you crawl through, what's your passive perception?
Da, 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 da.
Also, what's your movement?
13. My movement is shoot.
What's your movement speed, bud?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember where I see that at. At the top. I want to say it's 30, but
Yeah. Yep, that's it. So move your puck back up here real quick.
are we still in combat?
Yeah, you killed the guy. Now y'all are sneaking through enemies. Yes. I'm making you
Oh,
move the
okay.
movements before, to set the scene up a little bit.
Okay. I did not realize that we were in combat.
So, Luna, when you come crawling through by the skin of your teeth, the guard Drake did not wake up. But you notice another one laying by the table. The goblin over here is bringing him food. You see him walking back and forth. And you also notice that there is one guard over here sharpening a knife, but not paying much attention. He's kind of making jokes at the goblin as it trembles and feeds the guard Drake.
Hmm.
Michaelo
Tyrum.
shadow steps back over to them.
Oh my god. Michaelo, you see this you when you shadow step back, you notice that this goblin is over here with a brush and it seems to be polishing a guard Drake who is like slouched out on the table. He's polishing its tail as it kind of looks real relaxed.
Michaelo is gonna put his finger up to his mouth and then do a follow motion and not shadow step, but he's just gonna start walking very slowly through the middle.
Tyrum follows.
Luna also follows.
All of you roll me a stealth.
Plus 10.
24.
That's a 29 again.
25.
Jesus Christ. All right. You guys get to this middle spot, and as you start walking down this aisleway, two other guards come into view. Both of them seem to be kind of relaxing because honestly, these things are here to keep people from getting out. They're not really so much worried about people coming in.
They're asleep though.
Yeah, they're laid out. And last but not least, Michaelo, because you've been shadow stepping, you now see the guard that is sitting right here in a chair. He is also nodded. He's nodded off, his head leaned up against his spear.
Okay. Michaelo's gonna keep walking forward, very slowly, very stealthily.
All of you roll me a stealth. Honestly, you don't have to roll me a stealth. You'll have passed without a trace. But you know, do it anyways.
Okay, so we just go over here and go into the next room.
Do it anyway.
I honestly, I'm just waiting for one of you to roll under a 15, and if that happens, it'll be fucking hell for you guys.
But I mean, so you do wants to roll then?
I mean, you might as well. I don't think you're gonna fail because you have passed without a trace.
Yeah,
29.
so that was a 27.
Yeah, it was a 29 again.
All right, you all sneak
Yo,
down.
Ryan, you gotten 3 consecutive 29s, dog?
I know, right? It's fucking crazy.
And all three of you make your way to the second level.
This is where it's gonna get hard, guys.
Y'all are sneaking in. That's usually a lot easier than busting out.
Yeah, this next guard
yeah.
though.
Also, I want you guys to know that we're coming from combat, and I already used up like both of my animal transform, my wild shapes. So no, I can't turn into an animal.
Cade echoes in all of your heads. I wanted to wait till it was dark. Anyways, yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
Did Luna say he can't turn into an animal in character?
No, I'm metagaming. I
Okay.
just said that because there's no freaking way I heard you try to whisper
Oh,
across.
I
the
wasn't
way.
whispering. I was mouthing it.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention when you did that. No.
All right. So you all make it down to the second level. It's been about 35 minutes from all the bullshittery. Your pass without trace is halfway used. And Michaelo, like I said, at the
That
base
makes it an hour and a half.
for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can just cast
And-
pass without trace again. By the way.
Yeah, burn up the resources. I'm cool with that. It's not like y'all gonna have to bust out of here in a little bit.
Oh no, it's
Oh.
literally it's just one action for me. That's all it is.
Oh, okay. They don't cost key points?
No. I only have 2 things that use T points at this very moment.
Dude, why the fuck is he getting?
Wait. All these. Wait, hold up. Wait, that doesn't sound. Wait a minute.
Where did you get pass without trace without having to spend anything?
Oh wait, I do have disengage that uses T points as well. Yeah.
Huh?
He's so this man
Okay,
just
so-
has infinite pass without trace.
Maybe it's like his teleport. I've been surprised by his build before.
Yeah, this build is getting kind of nuts for a ninja, but I do need to look that up.
It doesn't say it anywhere. Shadow
Man.
Step doesn't use
At
key
level
points.
3, monks can
You get-
start casting pass without trace. Every time the monk does a short rest, they get their key back. I think it costs key points.
It doesn't
Yeah, I
say
think
how
it-
much.
Look in the casting, or
I'm looking in the spells.
Yeah, but this is like a level 3. This is like a class trait. So it should tell you like in your, let's see,
Second level education.
features and traits. If you scroll down there, it should have it in there.
no, yeah, it's 2 key points to cast darkness, dark vision, pass without trace, or silence. All of your spells cost key points, bud.
Where do you guys see?
Yeah. It's part of your. It's
Yeah.
your. These are like your shadow art.
It is a spell, but it's a class feature.
Right.
So
You can use your key to duplicate effects of certain spells. As an action, you can spend 2 key points to cast darkness, dark vision.
Oh, there it
without
is. Never mind.
Or silence. Yep. Without
Wow, they
providing
really
the
hid
three
that
components.
away. They
did.
hid that fucking away. Not
They
gonna
do.
lie.
I don't blame you for not finding that.
Yeah.
But I was like a fucking spell for free. The
Also-
teleport
Okay,
thing
so
was
I've
already
used,
enough.
I've used 2 key points.
Also, while we're on that shadow step, you can only teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space at a time in darkness or dim light. Then you have an advantage on the first melee you attack before you end that turn.
Yes.
But yeah, you can only move 60 feet at a time.
Yeah.
But
But it doesn't use
cost-
T points.
Yeah, and it's a bonus action, so that's fucking wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Good to know
Indeed.
Shadow Step
Alright.
is still OP.
Yeah, it damn right it is. But yes, as you creak through the door, in front of you is a guard drake. It is pissing in the bushes in front of you. It is back turned, not paying you any attention.
Michaelo points at Tyrum and then points at the Drake.
I'm sorry.
Does Tyrum understand that we're in a path without trace?
Explain to us what it looks like, Michaelo. What does your pass without trace look like?
Let me read the thing again. Spells. Pass without trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Would you think that it's safe to say that Tyrum has been in somebody else's pass without trace before due to his past?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Espionage.
I would say
Yeah.
so. You
Okay,
were
yeah.
making
So
good.
Tyrum just like puts a finger up to his mouth and just starts stealthing.
It's stealthing!
I'm stealthing so hard.
What does he look like as you creep up on this pissing guard, Drake?
That is a 22.
Yeah.
22 as well.
Wait, you're both hitting it?
Yeah, because I'm gonna follow him.
Sick. Both of you swing on this goddamn guard, Drake.
Wait a minute.
It's a
We
21 for stealth for me.
we sneakied.
No, we're walking
We didn't
past him.
swing on him.
Oh wait, I thought you said you were rolling to hit.
Although
you're
no.
creeping
Although
Are you
past
crazy?
me?
Michaelo did want Tyrum to just knock out that guard.
I thought that's what y'all were doing too. Okay, all right. Well, he's pissing in the bushes. Well, let's see how much Let's see how good he's paying attention because his perception has a +2.
Again, we
Doesn't
both
matter.
rolled 22.
I rolled a
Okay, it
21.
doesn't matter. He does not notice any of you sneaking fucking past him. Yeah, he like you kind of see him piss in the bushes. He drops his leg. He gives it a little whiff. It looks really rank as he turns to face the door over here. He walks back towards that front door.
Michaelo peers around this corner to see if there's anything there,
You see a pile of bones in the bushes over there.
and that's it.
Looks like it's been there a while.
Okay, Michaelo keeps moving. Michaelo peers around this corner.
Nothing. Just this look. You're in the deeper part of this castle. You can tell that this castle has been underground for a long time.
Okay,
You
so
you kind of get the as you get to the steps though. You do see, since it's pretty obvious, you do see one guard Drake patrolling over here. He seems to be walking this way.
Okay. Michaelo's gonna follow Tyrum now. since
Luna's
got it
following
in the beginning.
Tyrum, roll me perception.
That is fucking hell. That's a 12.
Well, luckily for you, that's all you needed. You see this guard Drake down here. It's red and it's walking the opposite direction.
Michaelo is going to put his mouth very close to Tyrum's ear and say, "Right or left?"
Tyrum fucking moves his head away from he jerks his head away from Michaelo.
Michaelo leans more in. Right.
Tyrum Tyrum points to the left and he creeps towards the guard Drake.
Michaelo follows.
Luna
Alright.
follows quietly.
What are you guys doing? This thing it's slowly patrolling forward. It hasn't noticed you.
Tyrum's going to try to stab it in the neck.
Michaelo's gonna go into these bushes and hide.
Okay. Luna?
Luna's going to try to help stab it in the neck.
All right. Y'all roll me to hit and y'all roll me a stealth and tell me how you keep this quiet.
18 to hit, and that would be a 26.
17 on the stealth and 25 to hit.
Well, both of you fucking hit. Can you please tell me?
They don't just hit, they fucking hit.
Yeah, they just fucking hit. Put you right here, bud.
Tyrum,
Both of you roll me damage. Sorry, I forgot to update my punks.
Tyrum hits him for 5 damage in the neck.
Josh,
3 damage.
you both do a whopping 8 as the guard Drake squirms out in pain and it lets off a loud. It screams out in pain as it attempts to throw you both off. The other guard Drake over here starts running towards you.
Michaelo quickly casts silence
On
right
all
on
of you.
right on Tyrum.
All right. How big is that radius for silence?
Silence is 20 feet.
Okay. Well, that's convenient. All right. The red one tries to jump on you, Tyrum, and it'll be you two, and then you three, and then the guard drakes in initiative. So the red one is going to get a sneak attack though, as it tries to lunge on you, and it's going to bite you. Get him. Never mind. That was a 5 to hit. What's up? What am I working with here? Be honest.
Mm-mm.
No, I didn't think so. The guard drake quickly leaps at you, and its teeth scratching against your your clothing. It rips through a little bit of your cloth covering, but it does not do any damage. The blue one, Luna, throws you off, throws your knife out, and attempts to claw you back. God damn it! Does a 10 hit?
No.
It swipes at you as you take a step back, and it misses. It is you guys' turn in initiative.
Word.
Tyrum went first with the attack, so we'll just follow that. Tyrum, Michael.
Um, what's it called? All right, Tyrum is going to continue to attack the blue guard drake with a that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And then since Tyrum gets another attack, Tyrum is also
Well, hold
going
up,
to...
wait a minute. But just tell me how much damage you do first, please.
Okay, that is... That's 4 damage.
All right. It's looking pretty banged up, but it's still here.
Tyrum's going to stab it again in the neck.
Mm.
Roll me to hit, man.
Oh, fuck. Does a 9 hit?
It does not. You go to stab the blue one as it's struggling for its life, and you miss. Congratulations.
That sucks. But since I did successfully attack, this guard drake, I am gonna shield bash him 5 feet.
Oh no. Okay. You knock him 5 feet back as he looks very dizzy.
And yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Luna.
All right, cool. So I'm also going to say this. I totally forgot that I had 2 weapon fighting because I'm using 2 daggers. Funny.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to roll to hit, and that would be a 16. Does that hit?
You should also have 2 attacks per action by now.
Yes, not.
He's a druid.
No, I'm a druid.
Yeah, he doesn't get that cool shit.
No, I don't.
Damn
So 16 hits, right?
Yes, it does.
All right, wonderful. So then that would be a 4 damage. That'd be 4 damage.
How do you finish this guard, Drake?
I take my blade and I kind of jab it in its throat and pull the blade out and splatter its throat onto the ground.
The red one, seeing you cut up its friend, whimpers. It's going to use its disengage as an action, and it's going to move. It's going to make its movement speed to
Wait
run.
a minute, I'm not done yet. I have another thing, because two weapon fighting, because I want to stab that one too.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead, roll the hit.
So I'm gonna walk on over to it and I'm roll the hit.
Okay.
And
Right.
that's a
My bad.
fucking 6.
You missed, Bucko. You swang on it after fucking all that shit talking, and he still ran away in fucking fear because he's not about to lose his life over this. So this guy is hauling ass. And it's also out of the silence, so its whimpering can be heard in the hallway. It lets out a couple loud whimpering screeches as it starts to haul ass.
Michaelo.
Well, we better hurry and find Ceras.
There's
Michaelo
still
pops
silence, we
out
can't
of
hear.
the bushes and slaps Tyrum and Luna on the shoulders, and then points in the direction that we were going and starts running. Staying close to Tyrum, though, because we are in silence, so we can just run now.
Luna sprints, following
We
Tyrum.
got like all the way over here.
All right. Michaelo, who's first to reach the end of this hallway?
Uh, Tyrum, we're staying close to him
All right.
because the silence is on his armor.
All right. Okay. So, Tiram, would you like to peek around that corner and roll me a perception?
Yeah. Yeah. That is a 12 for perception.
You peek your head out across this corner. Hey, buddy. Would you guys give me 1 second?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
We
I had
didn't
to
take the
roll my shower.
Underdark.
Underdog.
Oh, you guys are going into the Underdark.
We didn't take the Underdark.
Oh, you didn't. You went above
I'm
the
gonna show you
okay.
my Underdark. Boy, if you talk about that shit one more time, I'm gonna show you this fucking Underdark gooch stain. I don't know.
Okay, I mean, you can show it to me. Do your worst, Simon.
Underdark gooch stain.
Oh yeah, you've seen enough.
Some of that crotch rot.
You've seen enough.
My bad, gents. But I am back and ready if y'all are ready.
Ready when you are.
All right, Tiram, you were rolling that perception to peek around the corner. You rolled a 12.
Yeah, 12.
You see two guard drakes on both, one on each side of you, but one of them looks to be pretty asleep. The other one looks pretty alert. And if you give me just a second, I'll bring him to the front. No, not the map layer. All right, yep, they are. The one on the right is the one that looks pretty attentive, but the blue one looks to be asleep.
Um, you said the blue one looks to be.
Yeah, he appears to be asleep.
Is the one on the right looking to the left of us, like towards us?
He's just really attentive. He's paying a lot of attention. He hasn't spotted you yet because y'all are in silence. But
Mm-hmm.
also, does that mean pass without a trace is up because you spent 2 key points on another spell?
Pass without a trace is still going on.
Well, you can't keep concentration on both, right? So pass without a trace is cut.
What?
Yeah.
Think
So
Billy
Yeah,
if
you
have
can't
if
concentrate on two
concentrate on two
things.
spells at once, right?
Mm,
Well, it's okay, but we have silence though, so it's all right.
We have silence.
for only 10 minutes.
Sorry. Yeah. really dropped the ball on this one, there, Michaelo. Burn all those key points. So beautiful. I love it.
Can't really use them on anything else.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
Dude, my Discord keeps shitting itself.
It's not my fault.
No, it's my fault. But what did you last hear me say?
Nothing. He asked you your question and he didn't respond.
Okay. So Tiram is going to like point in the direction of the blue guard drake and like put his head to his hands like he's sleeping. And then he's gonna like point it to the direction of like the red guard drake. And you said he's awake?
Yeah, he's alert. He's looking around.
Okay, yeah, and he's just gonna like make it sound like or make it seem like the guard's awake or whatever.
How do you do that? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Like fucking Tyrum points in that way and like fucking
So,
opens his eyes.
are you trying to guide us to fucking attack the blue one and then attack the red one?
What does Luna feel like he should do right now after seeing that?
Luna looks over at the blue one and looks over at the red one, and then stares at Tyrum and cocks his head to the side. I'm staring at you too. In confusion.
His mic is cut.
Probably.
I don't know. He said that he didn't hear my questions too. It might just be his Discord, to be honest with you.
Jay, do you want to like disconnect, come back?
If he can even hear us.
Well, then all of your confusion, what do y'all think Luna and Michaelo would do?
I would probably try to bum rush the one that's awake because we have silence, and then try to kill that one, and then kill the one that's sleeping.
Luna, how do you do that? Fuck it, listen. Tyrum isn't responding fast enough for you to make
Well, we
worthy
need
judgments.
Tyrum because the silence is on him.
Because
I
right,
fixed
Oh,
it.
hey, you're
What was the
back.
problem?
Also, the silence is what, within 30 feet of.
Dude,
20
my
feet.
fucking my Discord was
It's still kind
Sounds
of.
like
Still
he's doing
shitting
it
yourself.
again.
it's like he actually is gone again.
Mhm.
Yeah, he might actually be gone again.
Yeah, he is. He
Damn.
literally stopped in the middle of what he was saying.
That's crazy.
I would like to have the strength of the team, the raw strength of the team present before when we try to kill these beings.
I need my aggro before I try to go fight things.
Right. Because I'm not built to tank
I'm
things.
I'm just a fleshy healer. I'm just a fleshy caster. I need my tank first.
Ron, are there any like rocks down?
Yeah,
on the ground?
this is a really old structure. It looks to be in very bad wear.
Okay, Michael is
And
gonna pick
it
up
looks like it's crumbling.
like a pretty decent rock that
Mm,
fits in his hand.
Luna's gonna tap you on the shoulder and point at Tyrum, and then put his hand out and use his two fingers to do a walking motion towards the awake one, and then go, then smash his hand,
Smash his hands.
and then turn and point towards the blue one, and then smash his hand again, and nods his head up and down, staring at Michaelo.
Really obnoxiously.
Michaelo is gonna like do like a throw-in motion, and then point at the red one.
Luna cocks his head to the side.
Michaelo cocks
Shakes his head
to
no.
the side.
Luna shakes his head no. And then turns and taps Tyrum. Now we're going to wait for Tyrum to be the tiebreaker here.
what? So what's going on?
So
We're trying to figure out if we're
Michaelo
gonna fight the red one or the blue one.
They're arguing in sign language behind you, trying to decide which way to go first. I think Luna wants to go to the red one and then blue, and Michaelo wants to do blue then red.
No, I said I want to do red.
You want to do red?
Mm-hmm.
You both want to do red then, right? Because Luna pointed to the red one first.
Mm-hmm.
Luna thumbs up, taps Tyrum, and then explains all this all over again. And
Explain it again because he wasn't here the first time.
Damn it. So I point at the red one, do the hand walk motions, and then do the hand smack motions, and then point the other one, and then walk over, and then hand smack again, and do a head nod.
I don't think you got it, Luna. I don't think Tyrum understands what you're saying, bud.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this Discord, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all want to take a 10-minute break while he figures that out before y'all jump into this combat?
I suppose.
I don't know, dude. I think my fucking internet is screwed right now.
Hey, if you want to disconnect and take a 10-minute break, try to join back in, you see if that fixes it.
I already did that.
You've never
it
left
has
the Discord.
Yeah, but it didn't say you left the Discord at all.
I disconnected from the Discord twice and restart my computer.
Nah, you've been in this Discord chat the whole time.
No.
Like your little
left.
icon has never left the Discord.
It didn't say that you left at all. It didn't even make a time.
Now he's gone.
Now he's gone.
Why are my balls so jiggly?
Maybe because it's warm in your room and your sack
Ceras
is
be
loose.
thinking.
Valid.
Shower's thoughts with Ceras.
Does Ceras have balls?
No. Unless.
Ceres has balls, but they're metal and they hang from her hat.
Wow. You know, fair enough. Oh,
All right. I've restarted my computer for the second time.
yeah, you disappeared that time. Perfect. So, did you catch any of what I said by chance?
No.
Damn, I'm gonna repeat it again. All right, so looking at the map, do you have your map pulled up? You don't even need that. You already know where they are. So cool. So I point towards the red one. I do a hand walking motion with my fingers in my other hand, and then I do a hand smack motion, like we're pounding down on top of them. Then I point towards the blue one, and then do another pound motion with my hands, and then do a head nod and look at you.
Jeremy? He's gone.
Holy shit, dude! How many times do I have to fucking explain this?
Maybe it's the way that you're explaining it, Josh.
It's causing him to lag out.
The plan is so
God.
stupid his computer's lagging out.
It's having a fucking aneurysm.
For the record, I don't think it's stupid. I'm just making a joke. What is Ceras doing while we're...
She's
Ceres
fucking
is
fixing
repairing
bucket.
You want to explain it?
That's why he's keeping track of how long time or how much time has passed.
Yeah.
So it's been an hour and 35, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it's been an hour and 30, but that was since you guys met up.
More time has passed.
More time has passed, but I don't know how. I only need 30 more minutes to finish a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I was looking up turtles. They can hold their breath up to an hour.
They are amphibians.
And they're reptiles. In D&D. They can hold their
They're
breath up to an hour.
reptiles?
Yeah,
Yeah, turtles?
they have scales.
Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me for being dumb, or for being wrong.
You
That's
sound
alright.
like my oceanography teacher that said dolphins
I'll
were
be back.
fish and not mammals.
They are not fish.
I know. She said that they were fish with her whole chest. She got up there and was like, "Did you guys know dolphins are not mammals? They're actually fish." And the whole class went, "Are you dumb?"
But you can see where my confusion comes from.
No, I really can't.
No,
Be honest
okay.
with
So amphibian, right? They spend time in the water and out of water. What do turtles do?
Yeah, but have you ever heard of
Yeah, but
not
they spend
turtles that live
time
in water?
on. They also spend time on land and in water. That's why I was like, they're amphibious, right?
No, amphibians are like frauds. They're slimy.
Hold on.
This is going in.
No, I know. Yeah, they're turtles are reptiles. Yeah,
This is going in, Josh.
that's fine. I'm just saying, right? I'm like, how can you not see the confusion? Because turtles do spend time on water and on the land. So
Yeah, but
that's
there are turtles that only spend their time on land.
okay. But I'm not thinking about just those. I was just thinking about turtles in general.
Did he just join and then join? Oh, yep, there he is. Jeremy?
I don't fucking know what's going on, dude.
Wait,
I don't think I want to explain it for a fourth time.
when it happens, does it turn off like us saying it as well?
Yeah, you guys, it literally goes like absolute silent for me.
That is so weird.
But like my ping shoots up from 40 ms to 5000 ms.
Wow.
Whoa.
Maybe you should restart your internet.
I'm thinking that might be it. Right now it's good. I just opened up Roll20.
Still good? Not still good. Gone again.
Well, since this is just gonna keep happening for right now, I'm gonna smoke while we wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. He's gone, but not forgotten.
No.
All right, I'm back again.
Are you positive?
No, motherfucker.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, we all got shit. It's you Morse coding this time. It's not me.
I don't know. It's starting to seem like I can't run fucking roll 20.
That's kind of wild. He's gone again.
All right, I'm back.
That makes one of you.
So, like, okay, Ron, like you've been gone, Jay's been back like 4 times, and gone 4 times.
I've been sitting here the whole time watching him pop in and out. But yeah, fucking, it's been hilarious to watch.
Was it hilarious to watch Josh figure out that reptiles or turtles are reptiles?
Yes, it was.
No. Okay, so listen. I understand that they're fucking reptiles, okay? But I was thinking that they're also amphibious creatures.
No.
Breathe, Joe.
And I'm smoking right now. So, like...
You did say that you didn't smoke.
My thought process is because of the fact that, yes, agreed, that there are some turtles that spend all their time on land, okay? But for the most part, when I think about turtles, I think about land and water turtles that spend time on both. So therefore, I was thinking amphibious, but no, it does not apply because it's their own thing.
Yeah, a big thing of reptiles is also the scales.
Or what?
A big thing of reptiles is also the scales.
Oh yes, the scales.
But also, this big red block up here that is a door, but that is not what is behind it. That is just a doorway. I meant to block
Is that where we're supposed to be going?
Maybe. You're welcome to investigate. I'm just
I
saying.
knew he wasn't gonna say anything, Josh.
What?
we were
trying to bamboozle me?
No,
Get me?
no. We were discussing that this map is very confusing because it doesn't really say like where we're supposed to go on it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, y'all ran past the other stairwell already, so.
Where are we supposed to go with this stairwell?
I mean, it's supposed to be a dungeon, so you're really just exploring at this point while you look for her.
But that stairwell looks like it goes up to like
Well,
outside.
if you'd investigated it, I'd have told you it's going down. I'd have just told you that. It is going down, but
Interesting.
it is a stairwell. But I mean, that is my bad. This part of the map is kind of thrown together. I was looking for something that looked like it could fit.
I mean, it definitely fits. It was just like it's just a little confusing layout, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah, because this whole castle's underground anyway. So some of it's supposed to be like in ruin, some of it's like old.
Right.
Just trying to give the effect of like, kind of like that castle the goblins took over in Goblin. Simon.
I wonder if he can hear us.
I was gonna say if y'all are cool with it, we might switch over to some Ceras stuff while we wait for Jay to figure his stuff out, or we might have to wrap it up for the night.
Damn, it's gonna suck if we have to wrap it up for the night because this is a really.
We're right here in the middle of combat here too.
I know,
bro.
This is really good.
Y'all are doing. This has been very interesting, I will say. I'm giving y'all ever so slight chances of survival, and y'all are just barely staying alive. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all had got jumped in that first room, that would have been a lot of guards on you.
Yeah. How many more rooms do we have, Ron?
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. This
I can't. I'm not gonna tell you. Wait, this DM's what? Say it with your chest. Say it like you mean it.
I'm joking.
You know what I find funny, Ron? When you want me to ask a question, it's the question you don't want me to ask.
Yeah, funny how that works.
All that means to me as god of this land is that you're not asking the right fucking questions there,
Michaelo
sicko.
sleight of
Oh, yeah?
hands DM's notes.
Michaelo kills Cade, gets book of DM notes. You have unlocked legendary grade weapon. DM's book. Oh, hey, bud.
Hi.
See if he stays. Oh, he's not even saying anything. So
His silence is shocking.
Said like three
Oh.
things.
Huh?
You're here now. We can hear you.
No, we can't.
Yeah. Hey, Simon, are you back? Simon!
Which is
It's actually that shit looked exhausted and in pain. But it probably wouldn't take a whole lot to wake up this avian predator.
All right. Well,
Jumping back to the other screen. Also, I'm glad that the splitting of this party worked out as well as it did. I was worried it.
yeah. Hold on. Where's my other fucking tab? All right. Cool. Windows shit. There we go. All right. So I was thinking, Ceras might, Ceras is going to wait to speak to her until she finishes bucket. No.
All right. Well, you got probably another 20 minutes of work left on bucket. That last 30 minutes was running off.
Well, that means I have 10 minutes left
Until you finish.
to finish. Yeah. But I think Ceras is probably gonna try and talk with the Capine. You know,
You hear deep sounds.
I think Ceras is gonna walk over and gently, very gently, stroke the Cupine's feathers and try and wake them up.
Its large eyes.
Ron. You are very quiet.
Jesus Christ. It's right next to my mouth, which is crazy.
I'm raising you on Discord.
All right, how about now? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Its eyes roll open like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park when it woke up, and it looks at you. It perks its head up out of its deep slumber, and it stands straight up and lets off a very large ooh as it stretches. It looks pretty banged up from the fight y'all gave it earlier, but all in all, it looks pretty sturdy.
Ceras is going to think at it.
Think at it in Russian.
Ceras is going to. What is your name?
Name? I have no name. I am but a legend. I am but an urban legend of these parts. The people here call me a Capine, but I have no name.
Well, I wanted to know what to call you, but I suppose Capine will work for now.
It leans down to your level, eye level to eye level, and it says, Capine is fine. Type in if you feel so inclined.
I like that. I'll call you Kaipen. Well, Kaipen, it seems to me that we both have a mutual issue of this Lois character. It seems this Lois casted these thorns, these thorns of madness piercing your mind, correct?
Indeed, and it is very painful. She can't use it on me for the rest of the day, but it won't be long before she casts it again.
Well, she has your children, and she is controlling you with these spells. Maybe we could, you could play along with our strategic strike, if you will. My party is on their way here. They should be here shortly, or I suppose they might be waiting till nightfall.
The combine rotates its head like 90 degrees at you while you're talking.
I believe that there is no way that uh, only one of them would come by themselves. And I believe that if you are ordered to attack, of course you will have to save those precious to you. I understand. But what if you attacked, but maybe you pulled your punches just a bit?
Takes its head 180 degrees the other side. I see. So play along with fighting you?
Yes. So
It straightens,
your
it straightens up.
your captor, your captor has hold over you because they have ones you love. So you cannot fight with us. But you don't necessarily have to be an iron barrier in our way. I'm sure that we will be able to take this Lois down. Uh, I mean, you see, you're very powerful. Maybe this Lois is just a bit more powerful to capture such a beautiful raptor such as yourself.
The Typin ruffles her feathers up really big, and she looks really anxious. I don't know. I don't know if you. I don't know if anybody can beat that demon, that monster. She looks at you, but I suppose if she does call me back out of here,
You're saying that you don't know if anyone can defeat Lois.
Lois, yeah. But I suppose if I'm summoned again to fight, then I can be wary of your health. But I make no promises, and should my... She looks very nervous again. If I actually be in any mortal danger, I will not hesitate to do what I must.
Of course, I understand. There may be a point where me and my friends could possibly, just possibly, if the opportunity arises, to take your eggs away from her. In which case, let us designate a point away from this castle to meet.
The piping straightens up. The only safe place I could think of is I have a cave northern of this council, one I used to live in before. But that wretched woman put her spikes in my mind.
Hmm. Well, how many of us do you think you could carry if we had? Actually, that won't be a problem. How long does it take to fly to this cave of yours?
For me, at full speed, within 10 minutes.
Ceras silently chuckles to herself and explains to the Capine a plan of action if they so get their hands on the eggs. And I'm going to message it to. I'm going to send you a message, and that's it.
On Discord or texting me?
On Discord.
Sick, wicked sick.
Can I take a guess at what you're trying to tell Ron? Or do you want me
No!
to keep my mouth
No,
shut?
you may not! You lose! Good day, sir!
Fine.
Sorry to get rough like that, sweetheart. And you explain this all to the kite?
You know my questions are a threat. It's okay, Ron. It's okay.
They are, and that's why I don't answer them, sweetheart, because I need you to stay stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, I think in theory that should work. Should all things go well.
I'm just saying it's a contingent.
And it's a strong.
If
listen,
things are going south.
Hey, listen. That's you tell the Kaipen that is a worst case scenario. I'm all for it.
Awesome.
But like I said, things got to go right for that to truly work out. That could just as easily go wrong.
That could certainly just as easily go wrong.
Fuck it. I'll rule cool. Let's see how that works out. Actually, I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for me.
All right. Well, Ceras and Kaipen finish up their battle strategy while the other heroes in our party stand strong, sneaking through this busted up underground castle, dodging guards and guard drakes alike. While Cade made a really heroic stand on the top floor, luring in a lot of the guards as a distraction. This plan has gone very interesting. A lot of close calls, a lot of fun situations. Um, I think this session has been great. Everybody, let's do Rosebud Thor.
But what plan, by the way? I didn't see any plan.
All
It's not
right.
it's not for you to see, sweetheart.
Rose. Fucking loved seeing Michaelo in his fucking element. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Having Michaelo not bumble, but having the others do the bumbling, and then Michaelo's like, "We are professionals." Like I was like, that is the perfect thing, because Michaelo might be unserious about a lot of things, but when he's on the job and he's in his zone where he's trained for this,
Right.
he's
This is
serious.
kind of giving a glimpse of the Michaelo that got the mayor out of that city. Like this is beautiful.
Yeah. Rose to not immediately getting killed. That's pretty cool. Rose for the little story about the about the gnomish lord. Yeah. There's a lot to be happy about in this one. Bud, I'm excited to see if my contingency plan works.
I really hope it doesn't.
Rose, that the Capine is not absolutely fucking batshit crazy and will, so don't think I forgot that they do not have that mind spike for another couple of days. There's that. Because the only thing keeping the Capine from the only thing that is held over the Capine is their hatchlings, or they're still in eggs, right?
Yes.
Okay, they're eggs. Let's see. Bud to see how like where the fuck I am realistically, in comparison to everyone else. My only thorn, Jay Stinky Internet.
Verizon.
Yeah.
That's it though.
Well, I'm gonna say Rose to seeing how this upcoming combat is gonna go. I'm interested to see on how the hell we're gonna get out of here. Whether it be we huffing it back the way we came, or we are taking some obscene routes to get the hell out.
Upstairs, it's gonna get obscene as hell.
Right? Yeah. I can only imagine. Um, what was it? That was Rose, I said, or was that Bud?
Rose.
Rose, no, yes, Rose to that. Bud. I'm sorry, no, I'll call those buds. I'm high as hell. Excuse me. I'll call those buds. What my rose actually is I love how Michaelo was doing his thing, and I just got left there. I was just like, what? Like my thing, right? For my character is he's been hunting before and all that jazz, right? He's fine with like sticking up in a tree or some shit like that. But no, stealth, trying to hide from people, a whole nother thing for him.
Nope. Luna just stepped right back into his John Wick shit, same as Session Zero. I love it.
It's alright. Fucking we've all anyway.
All habits die hard, I guess.
I mean, you go as hard as you can. You know what I'm saying? Thorn, Jay's internet. That's about it.
Thorn, Verizon. Bud to continuing this because I've been having a really good time sneaking around this fucking castle.
Pass without a trace really helped.
Yeah, Rose to pass without a trace, and to
Shadow stuff.
how Josh was playing Luna this go around. I think Michaelo and Luna are like a pretty good team for what we're doing right now. Also, Rose to Kade just fucking taking on a whole fucking castle by himself.
Kate is pissed off that his little buddy's missing. He's about to make everybody pay for it.
Yeah,
All the magic tricks are coming
Kate
out.
is hiding his true level.
Of course he is.
yeah, he's probably like a level 20.
No, he is a higher level than you guys.
I'm thinking he's probably like level 16 or something.
Yeah, he's
No,
definitely high.
he's not. He's all right. Look, he's a higher level than y'all. He's not that much higher than y'all. I had to keep it balanced. The level 20 rogue for stealing missions from the start would be kind of gross.
I've returned from the Shadow Realm for temporarily.
He works for the Raven Queen. Kill him.
Back from the dead.
Is it my turn?
Rose to Ceras not dying as well, and now it's your turn.
Okay. Rose to Ryan taking charge in the campaign. Rose to myself for ledging a guy.
That was awesome.
I forgot that happened
Marauder
after all the
tactics.
IT stuff. That was fucking hilarious.
Rose to Simon not dying. Rose to
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, let's hope he's just taking a minute to think and it's not.
I don't know who's more asshole-ish, the people who laughed or the person who made the joke.
Wow. It's definitely you guys collaborating.
I have this problem where I laugh at funny things. I can't stop.
Can't help it.
Right? I mean, that's a pretty solid thing to be, having a problem with.
Right.
I think you should continue to have that problem for the rest of your life, I'd hope.
Jeremy, I hope you know when you come back we couldn't hear you after you said.
I do like how everybody's thorn is just Verizon and internet. So.
Honestly, I think it hurts him more than it hurts us. But,
Oh, it definitely does. I
Absolutely.
feel like he is absolutely pissed.
Oh yeah, he's fuming. Yeah.
Knowing Jeremy,
because this affects more than just, his PC
He's not
too,
even gonna
right?
be able to
What
play
else
any
is
PlayStation.
right?
Yeah.
What is he going to be able to watch TV too? Think about that.
And he's gonna have to cast that shit to his TV through his phone.
so
Well, hold on. Don't you have to?
Guys, he's back. Let's let him finish before he runs out.
Last thing was the ledge that we heard.
yeah. I'm just on my phone. I'm not on the computer anymore.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Rose to the ledge, Bud to finishing the scene, seeing how it plays out. Thorn, my fucking internet, Verizon 5G. I hope your mother gets bent.
Tell him like it is, son.
I was hoping to play some games after this, but apparently not.
You want to put an PlayStation? You can take your game.
No.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Was it?
But yeah, so that just Thorn for not having a full session that was uninterrupted, especially right before my birthday. Kind of sucks ass.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Well, I'll say this, guys. I'm off next week. If y'all want to do a midweek session to finish out, we can.
Also, happy early birthday to Jeremy.
Happy early birthday to
Hey,
Jeremy.
Sounds like he's
yeah.
getting new internet for his birthday.
I fucking wish. I fucking wish.
Well, gentlemen, this has been awesome. None of it went as Cade would have wanted, but I love it even more because of that. Because who needs to wait for fucking nighttime? Rose to Michaelo just diving into action, like outright doesn't give a shit. I like serious Michaelo so much. It's a really fun contrast to bumbling fucking idiot.
Also,
Oh, you know what? I do actually have another thought now that I'm thinking about it. Now, I would have liked to wait until nighttime too, because I would have actually been able to have some of my shifts
Rest,
and be a little more useful, and I would have had my tier 3 spells.
I have another Bud. But Bud to seeing where Michaelo's eyes go. Where
oh yeah, I noted that. I'm excited to see what that is.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Rose to Tyrum ledging a dude, Rose to the fucking sneaks, pass without a trace made that insane, and the shadow step was grossly abused. Shout out to Ceras just being like a big sister to everything else.
It's funny,
like,
everybody is just like being really stealthy, and Ceras is kind of just like chilling.
Yeah, Ceras is like, well, I'm not dead, so I might as well see what I can find out. And I really love that Ceras is taking this opportunity to recruit the Titan instead of attacking it. That was a cool twist.
I was thinking about it. I was like, this is. I was like, if this isn't an asset, I might have to. If the Kypin isn't in any way an asset, I might have to kill it. But I don't want to. And I was like, okay, if I can make it into an asset in any way.
Like, I'm not.
The question is, are you capable of even killing that thing?
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie. I when I put it to sleep, I was waiting to see if Ceras would attack it while it was asleep.
No,
but she didn't.
No.
I'm just saying, I'm out of spells. Bucket is down. My turret, my daily turret's used up. I don't have any spell slots to make another one. I couldn't do it.
Oh man, this last.
Also,
yeah.
I have a question. If we took Ceras's cannon that was still there, would it still be here, or does it like disappear after a certain while?
If it's outside of like a mile,
it's a ranged thing.
Yeah, I think if you had kept it with you when you started chasing Ceras, it'd have been fine.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me read the thing.
I'm pretty sure it's a mile's distance.
Because I was thinking about just like taking it.
Also, side note, I love that Michaelo gave up the antler without being an ass, because I was ready to that was really cool. I Rose to all the interactions. Rose to you guys letting me make Kay do some cool shit for once instead of
for once
dumbing him. Yeah, I play him kind of dumb sometimes, so he doesn't stand out too much because he doesn't want to stand out too much. But it's fun to cut loose in and out. Then, Bud to seeing where all this goes. Bud to seeing what you guys find. Bud to seeing how you handle it. Bud to seeing how all of this finishes. There's different stuff. There's a bunch of things in this castle that I hope you guys run across, and I can't wait to see how each of you react.
Hold on. Question.
No.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I read create Eldritch Cannon. It does not disappear no matter how far away I am from it.
Oh.
It does disappear after an hour, but they were at the castle
within
an hour, within an hour. And it says that I can command it when it is within 60 feet of me. Ceras would know when it was in 60 feet.
It doesn't sound like Michaelo grabbed it to bring it.
No, I did not grab it, but
so it was left.
I was just wondering for future references.
I was gonna say because if he had brought it, that might have been a little alarm bell for me.
That would have been really good.
I'm not gonna retcon it.
No, I'm not gonna let you retcon it.
Well, I wasn't going to, Ron.
Good, because I was gonna say no.
Well, I didn't ask you
because if you did retcon it, then Ceras wouldn't have been able to
No.
make that funny quip about they might come at night.
Like,
True. True.
oh, also, all of the tongue fu going on tonight has been fucking awesome. Also, I love that Tyrum and Luna just John Wick the guy. Straight up, no holds barred, just fucking stabbed him in the neck.
While Michaelo was just shaking his fucking head in the corner, like, what the fuck is going on?
Michaelo is slowly realizing he's rolling with killers. This poor teenage monk.
Oh, he doesn't care about the people in this castle.
He doesn't, but he also
He thinks they kidnapped Ceras, so. I
think he's starting to realize more and more who he's rolling with, though, you know?
That too.
And, you know, only my thorns for the night. Obviously, so Sesh got cut short a little bit. That sucks. Jay's internet can suck a dick and die. And
hold on, we don't want it to die now. We want it to live.
We do want it to live. My apologies.
Can suck a dick and get resuscitated.
I mean, take the dick of life, I guess.
Take the dick of life. And ultimately, I had a lot of fun with this session, and I cannot wait to see what else you guys get through in this. So yeah, if y'all want to do a midweek session to finish out, we can. Otherwise, you know, Sunday as usual. How's that sound for everybody? What y'all want to do? If y'all do want to do,
we'll see how that goes.
Well, you know, my offer stands.
Well, I'd like to. Well, man, we'll see.